All right. Let's get back to it. Oh, I'm so interested in what's going to happen. The truth's lost to the void. Are the Phantom Thieves innocent? No. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. Finally breathe easy now. Killed himself, huh? Guess we'll never know his motivation. "21st. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? I am. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Utaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Akira-kun. If we go into Sister's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. Well, there's your answer. That's actually... Okay, so he brought like 300 fucking SWAT into the fucking palace. So that's how they were there. He may even bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this is really just a setup to shift blame onto us. He may just go after Okamura, and then once we triggered the change of heart, killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on! We gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Ain't that recording that we got proof of, enough proof to do it? No, Akechi's merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging a murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we'll continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that'll be the case eventually regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that that's no longer possible and abandons the plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it. So we don't got any choice but to go with that bastard suggestion. But if we go into the palace as told, Akira will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... we can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. He wants to kill Akira, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Akira-kun, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how to carry this operation out. Yeah, so that's it. Oh my god, so when he showed the phone to,
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
So when Sai showed the phone to Akechi, she dragged both him and her into her palace. And then he continued on and shot the guard that was already gone because it was a cognitive version of it and the cognitive version of Kira. Yeah, the phone activated the app. That's why we didn't get rid of her palace. He stepped into Sai's palace, yeah. That's why we didn't get rid of Sai's palace. We never took the treasure. And that's why we just convinced her otherwise. Rather than having her force a change of heart.
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Sojiro's got my back.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Sojiro.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Yeah, I also want to get back at the guy who, like, stomped my leg and stabbed me full of drugs. But yeah, Ryuji, let's get back at Akechi.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
Well, got the shit kicked out of me. Could be doing better. Ghostly.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Yeah, at least Akechi just wanted to kill me. That one guy was definitely there for torture. And he was enjoying it.
How'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
It's a magician's trick, Sojiro, and I never reveal my secrets.
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, Sojiro's gonna get his pen and paper, and he's like, all right, all right.
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
Did we ever actually explain the metaverse to Sojiro?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
We never actually explained how anything worked. Sojiro was just like, don't worry, I'll keep your secret.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Got in one. He was too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
He underestimated Ryuji here. No.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
No, we didn't have any proof.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
It was the only move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Oh yeah. Sojiro still doesn't know he can talk.
Yes, Morgana can talk.
It's okay, Sojiro.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk.
Yeah, he was acting like he was hot shit. He was just like, oh yeah, no, oh, this cat can talk.
But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Yeah, I remember that too. I was like, this is fucking weird. I mean, at that point, I was already suspicious of Akechi. Like, I was mega...
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake.
Oh, yeah. When he ate that takoyaki, I was like, get what you deserve, you little shit.
That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
This story was too good.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting
Oh my god, how did I... Yeah, when she grabbed it and looked at his phone.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Futaba did the best job here. Hands down.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
Sure it was, Futaba.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
He is no boy detective. He was never going to beat Naoto, okay? I knew it from the start that this guy was just going to be an inferior version, and he turned out to be even worse.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Sojiro is still confused, but he's acting like he knows. He gets everything. He's like, right.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Oh! Yeah, that's
That
pretty hard to
place is
do.
Based on the real world, after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
Yeah, anywhere that's not considered part of it. So hers was the courthouse. I remember, because when we first entered Sai's world, they took a look at the courthouse, and then they immediately looked to the right, and they said, hey, the Public Security Bureau is right next door. It's connected. And they said, why isn't that different from it? They said it must be because she realizes the courthouse as her place.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Yeah. So because we were over in the Public Security Bureau, that was perfect. It all lined up.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That's how we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
Yeah, Makoto earned her place as advisor. Like,
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
it's good to admit you can be ignorant, Morgana. It was a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room.
Ooh.
Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
Dating Sai is the real prize. Yeah, I hope so. I know it's not, but I had to hope
There was
so.
also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work.
It's fine. Just add her to the pile. No one will notice.
A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation.
Oh, so that's why we had Sai interrogate me and I explained everything. It had to be perfect.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Oh, it had to be a version of me that she understood completely. That's why I bonded so high with her. I explained every action and everything to Sai, so she would understand Akira completely. So that way Akechi would not be able to tell the difference. Exactly how, like, Okumura completely understood Haru's fiance. We couldn't tell that he was, like, fake because he was just so fucking perfect, sleazy piece of shit.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work.
Also, yeah, because Sai seemed to understand. She didn't exaggerate people that much.
They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Yep.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems she used that picture. It seems she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Oh my god, I love that picture of both Futaba and Sai there. Oh. Asking her about it would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious.
Oh, I love these little, like, 4-coma looking things.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room.
I did chuckle.
Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
You can't prove that, Yusuke.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding.
Oh, so when she answered the phone from Alibaba, that's when she shifted her back to the real world.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
Yeah, it was pretty much life or death.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I knew you inside and outside. I was, not at all. Don't remember drugs. I was.
I see.
I was totally convinced I could convince you.
Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
They never even checked it. Wow.
Huh?
They just took Akechi at his word that the dude is dead. All to capture Mishima. Oh, Chairman Mishima.
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide.
Wow.
That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
Wow, they got sloppy.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Yeah, but if they find out we're alive, Akechi is gonna get in so much trouble.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand.
No, that is sloppy. Do you know why it's sloppy? It's sloppy because no one even checked that there was a body to get rid of. They just assumed someone else in their little gang had already taken care of it.
And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
Because Akechi assumed that someone would clean up the body, the coroner assumed that someone had already cleaned up the body, and no one else checked in between.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
It was sloppy.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
My waifus is what kept me going. I don't remember much. It was a breeze. It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion.
I feel bad for Haru, man. She put herself in, like, a very dangerous situation, being anywhere within 5 feet of that sleazy little fucker.
Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Yeah, Ryuji had ultimate faith in me.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Nah, he got my back.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in
Oh
person.
yeah, that scene where Ryuji grins and he's like, got him. I was like, oh shit, gave me chills.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander.
Yeah, they were never planning on recording any of that.
What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die.
Oh, whoops.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
Yeah, Sai, do you still have a palace?
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
You got my back, Sojiro.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. This is so good. Kira Kurusu.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
God, man, this guy is so fucked up. Also, I like that his glasses make it look like his eyes are sort of yellowish. Sort of like a shadow would be anyways.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves
Yes,
are back
it is
together.
indeed the guy
We can
that Kira
finally take it to Akechi and the
stopped at
bastard
at the start of the game. Yep, the one who was drunk and harassing the woman. He was a diet member, and yeah, everything was. Yep, all him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido. Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such
How
strong
do you people
connections
not
to
know?
the
Do you
police.
not watch the news? Come on.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Should be Masayoshi.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
We gotta steal an election.
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
Oh, Sojiro knows him.
What is the matter?
Yeah, he must have been working with him.
I had a feeling he
Yep.
was wrapped up in all this.
I remember Sojiro saying something.
Just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Jesus, you knew he was that messed up?
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
Yeah.
Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Results found.
Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
Probably Parliament itself.
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Diet building, election headquarters, the diet building. Yep,
We got a hit!
I knew it.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Well, he's getting there in real life too, Yusuke, so I don't know if arrogance is really where we're... He's certainly arrogant, but I don't think arrogance is, he's at fault here.
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Hey, arrogant if you can actually do it. But we have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
And I would love to see Sai with like a persona.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
Yeah, his persona would just be a huge pimp cane for Sojiro. Oh.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
They're a very intelligent group, okay?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Okay, Ryuji, not that much.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
Just deflate Ryuji right as he starts to swell. His ego's getting really big.
What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun.
A wag of my eyebrows at Sai.
We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Things are really ramping up.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power.
Oh my god.
It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that means Akechi was the one who killed, yeah, Akechi killed Futaba's mother. I didn't even make that connection for a second. Wow.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you.
Wow.
And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
What an absolute piece of shit.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
Nato should come down and slap the shit out of this man.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own.
So Akechi isn't even a good detective.
The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
Yeah, Akechi is just Kira disguises himself as Conan.
The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly.
Man, this guy is super fucked up.
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Is Akechi's like long-term plan to replace Shido?
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
Morgana's a good cat.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
He chose me as his human.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna start getting real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well,
Chief's right. Let's hit the hay. A minute.
nice.
Damn.
I'll just add this.
It's only been one day. Oh god. So much shit happened. That was an hour long.
Well,
That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you at the time. That's true. Akechi met the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you in there, but we should make use of this. If nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy. How so? Remember how I put that wiretap app into Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see his GPS info for the two phones, yours and his. Now, what could I do with that info? I'll tell you the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran to Akechi. That's when I saw my chance and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. And there was just the chance they were just passing by each other without saying a word. That's why we needed to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. The plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
but
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Snap. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you gotta do is push a button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out with some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. And they can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. True.
Write something.
So they're just trying to sweep it under the rug.
I'm gonna head back then.
Yeah, that was super cool. I guess some of it, but some of it still surprised me. Like, I didn't think Akechi was Futaba's, like, mother's killer. Or how long they've been planning this. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they catch the rest of those Phantom Thieves, too. It really is amazing. I went to bed with Futaba still standing there. Yeah. No, I gotta think what Kawakami and all them are thinking. There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government's been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just this aura about him, like he could fix whatever problems we have. Honestly, it doesn't matter who wins. I just want to stay to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you. And the masses are stupid. People are stupid. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. I am, thanks. You're alive. Well, the news is reporting you committed suicide, so call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Calcami's the best. Mamedo. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear you're like monkeys in the zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Cruiser's family they'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyways? It's almost time. Let's kick Shido's ass. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Oh, thank God you're safe. Suicide report was all over the news and Miss Calcami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. Just got a chat message from Oya. Some crazy stuff's going on with the Phantom Thieves. You okay? No worries. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so that must mean you're scheming something, right? Gotta prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm busy, so I'll talk to you again later. Look, you don't need to worry about it here, but try not to do anything that'll draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are gonna show up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of a keyword once the Chief's curry is energized you. You got it, Morgana. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean the weird accidents from the past few years are all his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway! Does he not care about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there's still tons of victims from that in the hospital, even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think of it on site? Let's try that. But if we're going, I'd like Akira-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright. Let's have Akira-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, let's meet in front of the dive building and force that bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Alright, let's head to the dive building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? Come on, cat. Let us go for adventure!
What is it?
You going out? That's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Sheesh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late. Go incognito, wear the Teddy outfit.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Yeah, a little
Since
small.
he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Nah, I got one.
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
Let me try. Come on, give me. I got it. I know what
thought
it
we
is.
would have gained
Probably.
entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Okay, a bit of a leap there, Ryuji, but you might be onto something.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Yeah, we also stole the research, so.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
He thinks himself a messiah, so maybe this place is a
I
temple?
did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
He believes himself to be a chosen one.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Good luck. Operation Honeypot is a go.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician.
I love that the accent and the fact that this guy seems to have no idea who Shido actually is like just spot on.
I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
God. So, like, this is so, like, phoned in.
An exemplary answer.
Yep.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
Yeah, we need to scatter.
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
Might have been a mistake going out.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Yeah, well, the people are sheep. I tried looking up Shido's interviews online, but they all sound goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old, and he's gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Although he is the cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party and formed the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently he also won a contest for who people would like most to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the next prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order
order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
What the hell does social reform even mean? He's using the words, but there's no meaning behind them. Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of normal politician anymore. What's so great about him? I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects the citizens. Well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? We just need to shed light on who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she could be of help as well. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, I'll tell her that. Figure out the keywords tomorrow for sure. No, I don't think Akira actually remembers. When he fought the guy, it was like pitch black out. It was like really, really dark outside, and he never saw his face. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but he still creeps me out.
I should write something.
Hey!
Damn you, cat. If only we knew the keyword. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Ooh, people are really drinking that Kool-Aid. It's funny you should say Psy Persona, please. Because when everyone heard Royal was coming out, they were so hyped and thinking that it was going to be something like that. At your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. Well, I'm still alive. Stop making me worry. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Now make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anyone's figured out the keyword. It would have been amazing.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right? That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Oh shit, are they... Oh, it's Akechi!
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
Don't worry, we're gonna fuck it up at some point, Futaba. I want to put that man on the ground, you're gonna stomp him for your mother's murder.
So, Akechi-san.
Now I'm gonna put him 6 feet into the fucking grave.
Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Yeah, for...
Then was it
Jesus
also
Christ.
your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
That's pretty fucked up romance. Don't do that.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
Damn, Sojiro wants to crush him into the ground, too.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Hey, it's staying at a steady 3%, Ryuji. That's fucking impressive. We got some diehards.
Phantom thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
I think Okumura's, right?
Well,
Futaba. It was Futaba's, yeah.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
What?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
No, but Sai could.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Oh, Cheeto.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
That's right. We've heard him cut through this area several times.
Yeah, he did!
Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
We're about to get some, like, animated FMVs.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station.
Yep.
This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything. We'll stand out too much if we all go together. Please investigate on your own, Akira. So the one behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out, Akira-kun. I'll just wait here and bide my time. Alright, Futaba. Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of our dreams and hopes. Shido? Is that Shido? He's here? Where? Where is he? Whoa, this is amazing. Let's go check it out. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of the country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Is that guy Shido? That's right, he's a strong, admirable man. Even more than Dad? Well, yeah, I'd say so. Shido is a wonderful person. Yeah, sure he is. Ugh. That's the way I gotta go. Fuck that guy.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido.
I'm never gonna say his name right. You should all just get over it.
Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Whoa, careful, Ruchi.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid.
Yeah, finally.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man, there's no escape. He's the same one as the one from before.
What are you looking at?
Trash.
This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you?
Yeah, fate can be a fickle bitch.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Well, apparently he's someone who wanted me to beat his ass, so... Yeah. It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Thank you,
Children
vindication.
are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult.
That's why it's called a fucking appeal. What's the point of a court system if it doesn't do anything?
It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Wow. Wow.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different.
Are we sure that this isn't a complete deconstruction of the way Japanese, like, society does, like, justice and their court systems and all that? Because, I mean, this is... Wow. Like, if that... I'm gonna have to look after I do the stream and just, like, go double-check some of this stuff, because it just sounds like complete horse shit.
It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
Like, I'm just hoping it's not true.
Good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Thank you, Haru.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Yep. Shit's like that.
Nice.
Damn it.
I should write something.
With that kindness. I got so close to maxing out my fucking stats, too.
Well then.
I'll help you out. Let's get some payback on Shido. Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else was wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. I should wear my school uniform when I head out outside tomorrow. Okay. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. I guess I should be on Shido's side. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be on there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know. Shido's son, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve this country. Can't they see they're being lied to? Have to do something. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Oh, thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
So a king?
He wants
or a
to become
tyrant?
Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Underplane, is it a ship? What? A ship?
It was a match?
What? The diet building's a ship?
Wow, I would have never guessed that.
What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
What?
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, we're about to fucking find out.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
All right, let's see what we got. Do you think change? We went in, right? Security guards seem to be God, but it's difficult to tell for certain. It seems to be similar to what happened at Sis's palace. But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate wasn't open earlier, though. Wait, Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's take a look. Ooh, I want to see what it is.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
Oh shit, it's sitting on top. Whoa.
Hell?
The Diet building is... Wow, okay. Whoa.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Wow. That's fucked up. It's super cool, though. Like, they must have had such... Like, being able to do that is so cool.
Bullshit.
Like, to get to play around with that idea and then let it come to life.
A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Yeah, Ketchy must be absolutely fucking crazy.
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking distorted.
I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
Oh.
No? I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
Hey, our clothes aren't changing. I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Akira have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be, like, super weird.
You got it.
Well, we won't have to worry about that anyway. Any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this.
I'll just add this.
Oh, look at it. Listen to that song. Ooh, that sounds so good. It's gonna be so hard not to like listen to the soundtrack after I finish today. Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us inside. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. I understand why he might already see us as a threat. But why are the passengers even wearing masks? You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves back like Haru with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like...
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even appeared as people. Let's go take a look around and figure out why the fuck this is going on.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Huh. Who are you? Don't think you can talk to an honored guest of Mr. Shido so casually.
I can feel it.
What an odd costume. Is that what you young people are into nowadays? You're looking pretty young yourself, to be honest. You're just upstuck rich bitch. Alright, anything over here? Something up there. Treasure chest. Joker, an enemy. It's attacking us with all these people around? Bro, I've kicked the ass of a lot of people. Redine. Ooh, resist that. Upudine. Now kick his ass. Ah, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained. Indeed, those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team. What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed? They seem to think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship. They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make them see what the ship really is. Oh yeah, okay. That was quite the show. Are you entertainers? Joker, we should go. It'd be a problem if they started drawing attention to us.
I have something.
Treasure chest spotted. Let's open it.
One enemy. Everyone, do your best. No, fire! Queen's burning. We gotta put it out.
I'm not done.
Oh, what the
Joker,
fuck?
are you all right?
Oh, he just high countered the shit out of me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks.
I honestly didn't see that coming.
You did it, Fox. Beat him up.
Ooh, he's quite resistant.
Persona. Eat this. Tough.
Here come the buffs.
Ooh, full range of buffs. Okay. Now don't reflect it. God damn, I just killed myself.
Joker, you have to wake up.
I just killed myself. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I got it. Oh my god.
So, what a...
God, that really was a foolish fucking end. Fucking goddamn it. I gotta do this again. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to skip past all this again. Yeah, just fast forward.
Listen up.
There'll be an enemy right here I gotta kill. Yeah. My god, I can't believe I died that stupidly. I didn't think he'd high counter me twice. But I guess physical attacks are out, so I'm just gonna start dropping Bufu Dines on your ass.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack.
Let's go. Goemon, strike!
You did it, Fox.
Slice you to pieces!
All out attack.
He's done it!
Yeah. Okay. Alright, this time I'm gonna get that fucking chest over there.
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
Got you.
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack, success. Persona. Now just don't lose.
Persona! Goemon!
You did it, Fox.
Let us strike!
They're done for.
Persona!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack.
Oh?
All right.
A new move?
Ooh, she wore into Agadine. Makata Karn. That's a weird one.
Okay. Huh. They were nothing.
You think you gotta lay down?
Show me your true form.
Alright, well you're new. So I'll just drop some Mafrelas. Mabufula.
An enemy frozen. Let's shatter it in one strike.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Shadows annihilated. Skull's got
Victory
this.
is ours.
Just like I thought.
Okay. That's all.
I found a chest. What do you want to
Okay.
do, Joker?
Let me get the chest here.
I can feel it.
Let's try going upstairs.
I have something.
Ooh. What are you? Masquerade
I have
mask.
something.
Oh, he just got like a speech coming out of these giant things.
I can feel it.
Nope, fuck that. Okay. Oh shit. Got you.
Show me your true form.
Now's our persona! Beat him up!
Just punch him. Oh, that didn't work. All right, Ufala.
Joker, you missed?
Try that again.
You did it, Fox.
God, this thing has some really high health.
All out attack!
Persona! Get ready! Die already! Persona! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool! All out attack!
Honestly, I'm gonna try to make it to the next safe room, and then I'll probably stop for today.
Okay. We've rid ourselves of those nuisances.
I can feel it. It's somewhere.
Ooh, I want it.
It's within range.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, you're new. Maybe you're weak to fire. I'm hoping.
Let's go.
Hagadine. Yes.
Nice, Joker!
Persona! Go down.
Knocked him right off his feet!
Just stay
nice,
there.
Joker!
Self-infatuated star. Calm down. I won't be say a word to Lord Cheeto. Now, man, you're gonna die.
Beat him up!
Okay.
That was an easy battle.
It's somewhere.
Oh shit.
I'll
Got you.
reveal your true form.
We've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
All right, just punch him. That didn't work.
Come. There.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool! They're done for!
I am thou. Goemon, strike!
You did it, Fox!
Slice you to pieces!
All out attack!
Now whack him.
Shadows annihilated! Skull's got this! Just like I thought.
All right.
I can still.
All right, that's one.
I have something.
That's another.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
I can sense a treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys.
I have something.
Hey,
All right. Yeah. Well, I think it's a trap, and I feel like that's a safe room over there. See these fucking hairdos?
It's somewhere. I have something.
Ooh. I'll take that. No, let me get it, you bastard.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
We can't do that. I don't know. We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That's dangerous.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a secret sharing type of guy.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive.
That's pretty fucked up.
It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around. Well then.
Looks like everyone's taking off to go gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense a treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go and talk to the others. Alright, hands over here. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility? Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Oh, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. Beyond this door is the VIP area. The main assembly is a sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us.
I can feel it.
Ryuji? Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. Oh my, such flattery. A high-class aura emanates from you as well. Oh, so you noticed. Most certainly. Man, these guys don't ignore me when I try and talk to them. Do I look like I don't have got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something?
Focus.
Stairs. Okay. You're making me some kind of sadist. You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm gonna avenge my mom. Fair enough.
You got it.
Yeah, okay, I got everyone first. Ooh, treasure.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Hell yeah. Ooh, a model gun. So there's something I wanted to check for a while. What the hell is Haru on this? Okay, do I not have Haru? Strange. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations. Alright, well, Haru's not any good. What do you got for me? My, even Mr. Oe is a VIP? I just saw him at the restaurant. To think such an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about mental shutdown business is making my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from VIPs, or five VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. Maybe we should start jotting down names. It's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now. Fair enough. We'll go back later and get it. Got anything, Yusuke? So that's the president of a TV station? I mean, that's the president of a TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. Either way, I've gained some information on the VIPs. We should discuss later. Joker, I've noticed there's something I noticed. I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we check it out? Ooh. I didn't notice that.
Somewhere.
Alright.
You got it.
Just as I thought.
Nice.
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We gathered a good amount of info. Might want to regroup and go over all of it now. So, how did it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what we've all gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appeared to be a safe room. Right here. Whoa. Ooh, it's close. Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Joker.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. All right. Let's put together the information we gathered.
So,
Gotcha.
we gotta get a letter of introduction from 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel, one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at nights and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. It sounds like he's usually by the pool.
Please
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night, so he seems he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey.
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course. I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close this out. Hey, how the hell did you get info with your looks? Seems like the guy they call the cleaner is another VIP. I heard that he's cautious, so it's best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner. I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute. Are all the VIPs we listed... After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP?
You got it.
Supposedly. No, he cleans up crimes. Ooh, he's a fixer. I'm sorry, I couldn't get us any information. Me neither. So don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right. I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know? My memory's not so great. So, who was who? That's okay, Ryuji. I got it.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
Yeah.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
All right, let's get this done quickly. Hey,
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. I mean, Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. No! No! Did I say I wanted to go back? Leave the palace. Oh, it's forcing me to go back. Fine. Alright, Joker, let's retreat. Yeah, let's go.
Yo.
Oh, you're back. So this is it, huh? Futaba 2. Thanks. Do what you need to. I'll try to help in any way I can. Just don't be too reckless, got it? Nice to see you care so much. That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money? Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will become a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right. We gotta make him pay him back for what he did to Akira, too. Yeah, having Sojo in the loop is really nice. Election season's here, and it's on everybody's minds, but not many people know this about the Diet. The Diet decides things with the majority vote, but what happens if the vote is split 50-50? Speaker of the House decides, they flip a coin. Speaker of the House decides. Answer is A. Speaker of the House decides. Let's hear an explanation. Speaker of the House decides in accordance with Article 56, Section 2 of the Constitution. After a general election, by law, the Diet's first act must be to appoint a new Prime Minister. Oh, you got it right. Tie probably doesn't happen very often, though. I feel like I can improve my knowledge. Give that point! So close.
Alright. Let's do it.
Alright, I think I'm gonna stop for today. We're gonna pick up with Shido's Palace next time. And, wow, lots of stuff happened this one. Like, lots of stuff. But, yeah, probably be doing a stream on Monday because I really want to get this one done before anything else. So look forward to that. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun watching. I know I had fun, lots of fun playing today. And I hope you have a good rest of the night. But until then, everyone have a good day and stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye.